truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake it through the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
And ahoy and welcome. This is your boy Corix_2per, and today is a Wednesday, the 3rd day of June 2026. Good afternoon and mabuhay, at least from the Philippines. Excuse me. And in today's stream, we're going to return and check out Moonsigil Atlas, the full version of the game. We actually played this game last June 2025, but that was the demo version of it that everybody else could have could play or can play. And the demo is still up. You can check out their official Steam store page on the pinned message here on chat and on the description on our YouTube live right now. I'm currently streaming on both not on both, but on Twitch at twitch.tv/Corix_2per, on YouTube at youtube.com /@Corix_2per. That is also the home for our VODs. You can check out the video section, the playlist, the shorts to check out our
この
YouTube
番
channel.
組は
And if
ご
you
覧の
guys
スポ
want,
ン
you
サー
can
の
also
提供
support
でお送り
our
します。
journey in YouTube. And of course on Kick at kick.com/Corix-Tooper, TOOPER. So see you guys there if you're on those platforms. So this is one of those multi-streaming kind of thing. So sit back, relax, and hopefully I will be able to best showcase, represent, and give you an idea on what Moonsigil Atlas is all about. I don't know if it's sigil, but I guess we'll just have to go with sigil because it sounds flashy. I don't want to go to Google pronounce or Google speak to is that Google speak? I don't know. To learn how to properly pronounce this. But it's not a conventional word. It's basically two words put into one. So I will just go with the Moonsigil. Bite me. So again, welcome in. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day today. So how's everyone doing today? The 3rd day of the month of June, the 3rd day of the week, a Wednesday. So hopefully everyone's having a blast. If not, hopefully you can turn it around. And I am rooting for you to hopefully get yourself back up again. I'm Corix, a Filipino variety and PNG tuber based in the Philippines, and I do this kind of thing in a regular basis. I mainly stream on Twitch, so but of course I also am dabbling into other platforms as well. So if you guys want, if you haven't followed, subscribed, or supported me, and feel free to do so by clicking on the like button if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow on either Twitch or Kick. So, and to let the algorithm push my content to more people. So again, welcome, a warm welcome. I'm also on various social media platforms. I'm on X, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook, where I post my schedule ahead of time, where I share my thoughts about the video game industry, the video game adjacent, tangential videos that I consume when I'm not streaming. And an extension of that, I also post it on Discord. So I'm currently on my Discord channel. I'm on the now on air section, breeding it. Huh? I mean, I'm on the now on air section. And you can hop in and maybe say hi to us there. But let me update my Discord community. Now streaming Moonsigil Atlas. Twitch.
Nice.
Shout out!
Okay.
Shout out! Shout out sa inyo! I love you, Mama Chup Chup!
And I will be adding a timestamp so you can skip ahead to the actual game proper. This is already a tradition in the stream that I introduce myself, interact with the community at the intro part, give credit and thanks to the wonderful people who help us to be here or render their wonderful music prowess, just like what you are listening to right now with Stream Beats Originals. Do check out Stream Beats Originals by Harris Heller. You can listen to their music on YouTube and on Spotify. Just simply look up Stream Beats Originals by Harris Heller. I can't emphasize it enough that they are a wonderful artists, and you can check them out on those platforms. They always get a free verbal shout out from us because, of course, without them, this will be a lot more quieter. So I just want to have a music playing in the background while we are chatting and yapping. Music that is not being flagged by bots, by bad actors in YouTube and on other platforms. Copyright free and DMCA free music. Again, thank you to Harris Heller. I also would like to say that this is a sponsored stream. Sponsored in a way that we got a review copy for Moonsigil Atlas from the publisher of the game. And maybe the developer, since I did cover this previously but on a different platform. This time this was provided to us by terminals.io by Evolve PR. I have been doing some stream coverage from Evolve PR. And now they have a new platform for content creators, publishers, reviewers. So if you guys think that you have what it takes, you have a good following, you will be able to showcase and build hype and talk about their games. Maybe you might want to sign up to terminals.io, powered up by Evolve PR. Again, Moonsigil Atlas is developed by Snake Tower Games and published by Twin Sails Interactive, and was released last May 28, 2026, just a couple of days ago, to a very positive review. I have also played this last year as a demo. While it is limited during that time, I had really good English, right? English is not my first language, by the way. So I would like to ask for your patience and understanding if I tend to catch myself correcting myself on the proper use of like a grammar, structure-wise. So hopefully you can let that slide. Again, I did enjoy my time playing the Moonsigil Atlas demo last June 10, 2025. I also have shared the previous video here on Mix It Up. So later on, you can watch and see the previous episode. But if you're watching this on YouTube, I added the previous episode, the demo playthrough, on the description. So if you're interested to see how that demo went, you can check it out right there. And the game is under the Roguelike Deckbuilder turn-based strategy tag, and in indie game. An indie game that is published by a reputable indie publisher. So again, this is I would say that this is already a very biased stream. skewing on the more positive side because of we cannot really remove the reciprocity bias. I think it's good to be straightforward and tell you that. But if you guys know me, and if you don't know me, I tend to be real when it comes to covering games. And even if like you will still notice it at the inflection, at how I construct my sentences, my words, that I might be frustrated. So I cannot really hide it, but I make it a rule of thumb to always be upfront on what changes or how fun, how not fun, what changes can be adapted or can be made when it comes to games, especially when games are on early access. The game is not on early access, by the way. This is a fully released title. So you don't have to worry for the people who are not a biggest fan of early access. This is on version 1.0 already. Released last May 28, 2026. If you are a big fan of roguelike deck builders, you might want to check out Moonsigil Atlas. And I think that's more than enough as a catch or a hook into roguelike deck builders. Do check out Moonsigil Atlas. You can check out their official Steam store page on the pin message here on chat and on the description on our YouTube live or VODs. So do give them go give them a look or wishlist this or check out the demo for yourself. Maybe you just want to form your own opinion about it. There's a demo out there. And if that convinced you that it's worth the money, it's also a budget-friendly title, and they have a 10% introductory sale offer that will last until June 12, 2026. So if you like your experience, you saw my Let's Play here, and it convinced you, why not go give them a purchase wishlist if you don't have the budget yet. If not, sit back, relax, and let me showcase what Moonsigil Atlas is all about. And hopefully I can convince you or not. I don't judge. But thank you for supporting this stream. Let me check the chat first, by the way. So first off, we have Invisible. Thank you for being here and for checking in. The first and checking in. Who else is here? We have... And that's it. And welcome to our lone viewer out there. I think it's also a very slow afternoon. So pretty understandable. It's midweek. It's midweek. Wednesday afternoon. So people probably are working, doing their own thing. And I have seen a couple of fellow Filipino streamers are also streaming right now, whether that be 007 First Light, Forza Horizon 6, so many great games, so little time. And it's a good thing that people have their own like games to play. That gives the viewers here on each platform, whether that be Twitch, Kick, or YouTube, an ample opportunity or to choose whether they want to go with like a Monster Hunter Wilds type of Let's Play, or a stream, or a 007, or an indie game, just like us with Moonsigil Atlas, or maybe a little bit of Path of Exile. So that is what makes these kinds of forms of entertainment, the streaming world, really unique. But if you decided to hang out with us, don't be a stranger. Drop by the chat, and I will be more than happy to engage with you guys. Kulobite! Hey yo! What's up, Kulu? Kulu is also streaming, I think, earlier. I dropped by their stream. Wait, did we shout out Kulu? We have Rarfer Kitsu. Rarfer is also streaming. I was hanging out on their stream earlier.
Have a great day.
I was busy earlier the morning. I was helping out with chores at home, mainly tito duties or uncle duties to my nephew and niece. So, Mustako Rex, doing good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you are too as well. You know what? Let me add Kulobite to the auto shoutout, since Hulu has been dropping by every so often. Auto SO, so the next time that Kulobite drops, he will get automatically, or they will get automatically shouted out. Rarfer Kitsu, let me also check if Kitsu is already part of the Auto SO. I'm updating the mix it up a bit, so give me a few minutes. Auto SO. So the next time that they drop by, they will get shouted out. But after this, I will be manually shouting them out. Auto SO entrance command. Saving. Okay, so the next time that you guys are here, you will get automatically shouted out. But for now, manual shout out to Kulobite and Rarfer Kitsu.
Shout out! Shout out!
And if you guys notice the names that are popping on the lower left corner, those are fellow streamers here on Twitch. So do check them out. My main streaming platform is Twitch, so apologies for the people on YouTube and on Kick. If you are noticing links to those platforms to our peers here on Twitch. But this is my way of like giving back to the same community that has warmly welcomed us when we were starting 2 years ago. And now look at us, right in front of our laptop, still doing the same exact thing, but with better production value and with a static PNG. Well, with some movements. I still am playing on a gaming laptop, so as much as I want to get like a expensive B-tuber model, I will be sticking to a PNG tuber model first for now. Hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day. Again, it's 3:16 p.m. pushing to merienda time. Merienda is a what do you call that? Merienda is a concept, just like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's called the afternoon snack. So usually it's like a light meal, maybe some bread, coffee, juice, even. So when you're already awake, if you're not having your siesta or afternoon naps, or maybe after you woke up from an afternoon nap, you might want to get your merienda. So it is pushing to the merienda side of things at around 3 or 4, just before dinner. So probably later I will be preparing some coffee. So let's check the chat. We have NB. Yes. Rarfer Kisu. Okay lang. And I guess that's it. And of course, we do not claim any ownership on the music that is featured in Streambits Originals, nor in the music that will be featured in Moonsigil Atlas. Hopefully, they don't feature copyrighted music or content. That would be quite a shame to edit this out later on, and then we'll be editing out or muting the part wherein somebody claimed the music. I think that is the problem when it comes to like platforms like YouTube and sometimes on Twitch, but Twitch is more lenient and more flexible. But on YouTube, they are really strict when it comes to usage of music. So hopefully they don't utilize copyrighted music, or maybe some AI something music. Nabire, welcome and thank you for checking in. Thank you for always being here, Nabi. Feel free to drop by the chat so we get so Mix It Up can shout you out. We are simply here to entertain ourselves, of course, entertain you guys next. Provide information to those who are curious and passing by. And if you guys resonate with me and trust me to cover future games, future indie games, feel free to subscribe or follow or check us out when we go live. Maybe even if it doesn't, even if it's a game that you don't particularly prefer, or maybe but you might not like it, feel free to still interact with us. And if you have something in mind, you want something to talk about, stuff, why not drop it on our chat. Hopefully it's not trauma dumping. And let's just have like a fun-filled conversation here. Hello, Kurik. Yan. Hello, Nabire. Welcome in. You know what? I guess we can officially start again. Thank you to Terminals.io, powered by Evolve PR, for connecting me once again. with the publisher and developer of Moonsigil Atlas, which is, this is again published by Twin Sails Interactive and developed by Snake Tower Games. Again, do check their official Steam store page on the pinned chat and on the description in our YouTube VOD for more information. There's also a free demo that you can play for yourself. Again, this is a roguelike deck builder card battler with a very stylistic Triomino or Trominoes what do you call that, mechanics and tile placement. So I guess I can simply just showcase it to you if you guys are new to this game. Nabere and everyone. And let me first remove the shoutouts. No. The cinema bars in the shoutout and on the live. We can also turn on the in-game music now. Where's that? Game. And Steambeats Originals will make a comeback later. And we can officially start by saying, and this is Let's Play Moonsigil Atlas, Episode 1 of Magical Trominoes and Placement, a fantasy roguelike deck builder. Let's go, come on. Huh? Shrinking my avatar so it doesn't cover the screen. Earlier, the game asked me if I should carry over my save from my previous demo playthrough, which is good. If you like spend time playing the game on the demo, you can carry over your progress there and then continue it. You can continue the game from your save on the demo. But you know what? Since it's been a year since I last played that, I will be doing a completely fresh run to keep things fresh, reacquainted with the controls, and let's do that. I think there's also replay the tutorial. Start a new run as Feldryn. Okay. And look how flashy this game is. Greetings, frail one. I am the shackled. Okay. No longer dormant are the three astral titans, primordial beings with unceasing hunger for life, stars, and any other glimmer of light in the endless void. And that is also the main reason why I wanted a new run, because the game has a quote-unquote has a story. At least there's something for the lore people to, even though it's a bit short, on the shorter side, at least we get to know the reason behind the chaos, like who are the characters that we are controlling, what are we fighting, and who are we fighting it for. Again, this is a fantasy themed game. So we are talking to the shackled. Dispatch these traitors, return to me, and I will reward you generously. You may use Atlas to navigate the stars. Yo, Bomb.
Good morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? It sure
Oh,
is.
see?
Have a great
Roguelite. Usually, it has been like, I don't know who started it all. The map that you can choose on which part you will go. But then again, these are all procedurally generated. I don't know if it was Slay the Spire who started this kind of mapping, but if you are a roguelite fan, this kind of mapping isn't new to you. So it's pretty interesting though. Maybe I should watch a video essay on YouTube. Maybe there's somebody who has started or made a video essay on which indie game or which game has started like this kind of like map when it comes to like roguelites. Welcome in, Bomadom. Thank you for the posture check, the hydrate, and of course the chicken in. Thank you for chicken in. So first off, we start here. Your turn. And this introduces us to the tile-based, turn-based combat, the card battler, the roguelike deck builder that is Moonsigil Atlas. So we have a draw pile. Every turn you draw 5 cards from your draw pile. Discard pile, when you play a card, it goes into your discard pile. Continue. Playing cards. To play a card, drag it from your hand onto the moon. The entire shape must fit. Defeat the enemies by playing cards that deal damage. You can advance when all the enemies are defeated. And what is interesting about this game is it doesn't have like the usual energy system when it comes to like roguelites. What it has is tile placement. Like you will be stopped when you can no longer place any of your Trominoes or Trominoes shapes, or rather cards, in the battlefield or in the moon. Oh, see, we have the bolt. Play deals 4 damage. See? What's 55 though? 55! See? Choo-choo. And what's Starfall? Play. Deal 4... But that the tutorial is telling me to inflict this bolt again. Bolt! See? Another bolt. And Starfall. Rotating sigils. You can rotate sigils with the mouse wheel or Q and E. And you can also play this using the controller of your choice on PC. Q and E. See? And this one. The last one. And there's no more spaces left. As long as you have the cards, you have a space to place those cards in there. You can inflict damage after damage. But of course, this is still the tutorial. The enemy will also make their move that will either hinder or make you consider where you will place your Trominoes or your tiles. And now it's the enemy's turn. Up, blocking damage. The enemy is attacking. Protect the moon by playing cards with shield runes. You know, shield rune, apply 4 shield. This rune region on play. Okay. Outside, the shield symbol should be inside the enemy region. And it will have like a 10 damage. Here, ward.
Good morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? It sure is.
You know what?
Have a
I
great
can
day.
rotate this. Jajajang. So we'll have 4 shield now. We can add another ward. Let's rotate it. It needs to be inside this. Oh no, dissipate. Remove a non-hostile sigil from board. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? Removing sigils. Removing a sigil from the board frees space without undoing any effects. Huh? Really? What do you mean? What do you mean? Huh? Huh? Dissipate. Remove any non-hostile sigil from board. Okay, let's try it here. Select a sigil to remove from your board. But I think it will still retain yung shield, no? I don't remember that. Was there always a dissipate before? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you know, it retained yung shield. Oh, that's good. Another ward. Okay, now we have like a shield 12. Wait, let me check the chat. Thank you for the hydrate bomb. Oy, Trihexia, welcome in. We are playing Moonsigil Atlas. Before we played the demo last June 10, 2025. And now we are returning with the full version of the game. Okay, so should we end the turn? Yes, I think so. The enemy will attack now. When you draw When your draw pile runs out of cards, your discard pile is shuffled back into your deck. Okay. Buff. This enemy is planning to buff itself, but I think we should just simply deal damage to it now. Deal 4 damage. Let's just kill it. Okay. Okay, and I end my turn. Afternoon, Traheksha. Welcome in. Strength. Oh, next attack will be 8. But I think we will be able to destroy it now. 4. Huh. Goodbye. New card. Choose a card to permanently add to your deck. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Adjacent sigil gain focus 5. What's a focus? Focus is all damage dealt by this card is increased by X. X is adjacent sigils. This effect will be added to the sigil that are played next to this one. They must share an edge. Add 3 copies of gravel to your hand. They inherit the sigil's focus. What is gravel? Gravel is a single tile. Deals 2 damage. Exhaust this card. But it will give us like 3. And each of those gravel will give us 2. So instantly we'll get like 6 damage. This one's automatic 7 damage to all enemies. You know what? Let's go with this one. Okay, next. Sigil Forging Removal. Remove a tile from one of your cards. Card Removal. Permanently remove a card. Combat. Sigil Forging Removal. Card Pack. Card Upgrade. Combat. You know what? Let's go here. And see, we now have like 2 enemies. And this is your character, si Feldryn, the wizard. So this one will attack. Let's add a shield here. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, let's inflict damage on this. Choose an enemy to attack. Let's go with this guy. With this scorpion. So probably on the next turn we will be able to like deal damage to it. And I end my turn. Enemy's turn. Okay, good. Next, this will buff itself up. It will attack with 7. 6, 7. Let's go with... Okay. Persist. Sigils with persist remain on the board for multiple turns. They often have effects that occur every turn. Okay. So this is persist, no? Echoing blast. Oh, okay. At turn start, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Oh, who do we have here? We have Bomadom saying 6, 7, 6, 7. And if you guys are annoyed with 6, 7, I'm sorry. I understand you, but I'm sorry. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. 4 and then deal damage. Shield and deals damage, no? Kill it! Fully... Okay, we have 8 and then 7. 7, 8! Kaya ko na. We have a shield. Remove non-hostile cards. Okay. Let's remove this. Pero we will still retain yung shield effect. Okay. Let's use this to shield this side. Okay. And let's end my turn. Okay. Next, this will attack. Okay. That this tile at the start of the turn deals 7 damage to all enemies. Persisting card. Ayun, it's already dead. We are left with this Celestial Scorpion. Okay, so let's... Ay. Choo. 4 shield and deals 8 damage actually. 8. How many damage? I think we can kill this now. Goodbye. New card. Deal 6 damage and apply 1 stack of exposed. Exposed. This enemy takes 1 more damage from direct attacks per stack. Last for the entire encounter. This enemy takes 1 more damage. Only 1? And it's parang 6. 12. 12. Let's go with this one. Card type. Next turn. First stack naman ata yung sa expose eh. I guess. Ay, pero try heck siya. The game has a demo. And it carries over yung save from the demo to the full version of the game. Earlier, I was asked by the game if I want to migrate my save from the previous playthrough, which is the demo. I said no because I wanted a fresh new take. So if you want, you can try it out for yourself. Sige, I'll check yung expose later. But I went with yung deals 7 damage to all enemies. Pero persisting yung yung Tromino or yung card. The stars above are moving on their own accord, forming patterns, flickering in the darkness. Open the patterns. Wow! Rapid fire attacks. Turn start. Random. Let's go! Rapid fire attacks! Uy. Okay. Choose a card to permanently add to your deck. Draw a card. Infuse a card in your hand with 2 focus. Focus is all damage dealt by this card is increased by X. And what is X? Give a bonus to a card for the rest of the encounter. Gives a bonus effect to a card. But focus 2. So meaning 2. All damage dealt by this card is increased by focus 2. Deal 8 damage. Draw a card. Temporary regain focus 5. Ito yung shape ng card. This one is 8 damage and then I will be able to draw a card. 8. Infuse. Iba yung kulay ng card. It's like aquamarine. Bakit ka na pa-womp-womp? This is my build. What are you talking about? This is what I want. Deal 4 damage, draw a card. Let's go with this one. Okay, next is card upgrade focus. Another card upgrade, no? I sense a fleeting power in the moon. In the moon's light tonight. It won't last long. Harness the power. Permanently give focus 2 to a card in your deck. Oh. Which one? Which one? Probably an attack card, right? Removes non-hostile card from board. At ito, turn start, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Pwede rin naman to, deals 4 damage, draw a card. What will happen is it will give magiging deal 6 damage, so that will now be 12. And then draw a card.
Shout out!
Ah!
Shout out! Shout out sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup.
Turns into a Carabao. Yo, we have Dos here. Welcome in, Dos. You catch me at the right time. I'm starting to turn into a baka. Baka. Welcome in. DOS was also streaming, or maybe is still streaming at the moment. So do check out I Am DOS. There you go. Well, that's a good card, no? So imagine 12 damage, and then I will be able to draw a card. Next, let's go with the combat. Oy, si Boss Doswa. Shipping. Ghost. Sigils with Ghost can have other sigils placed on top of them. Any covered tiles are removed from the board. Huh? Watch out, some hostile ghost sigils may have negative effect when you overlap with them with one of your sigils. Magkakaroon daw ng negative effect. Example, hostile ghost, overlapping sigils, temporary gain decay. Decay. How do I decay? All damage dealt by this card is reduced by X. Which is 5. Other sigils can be placed hostile. How do we remove the hostile? Maybe if I use yung one of the cards. Believe in the heart of the cards. Flip it. Bop it. Twist it. Hey, everybody on your feet. I cannot play this, but this will have like 12 damage. The enemy will buff itself. Cast. The enemy is planning to place a hostile sigil on the board. The enemy is planning to place a hostile sigil on the board. Again, it will place a hostile. You know what? Let's execute this if it is going to add it anyways. Add it anyways. Boom. Ayun, it was removed. Oh. Okay. It overrides it. Ay, dapat pala i-placed itong normal attack damage, no? Oh, wow. But this one. Rotate. Supposedly deals this will automatically deal 4 damage, but if I place it here, it will deal 0 damage. Let's use this na lang. Okay. 0 damage, oh. Rude. Or maybe I should add yung para magkaroon ako ng shield. And then just to remove yung, but this is still going to add yung hostile cards on the next turn, eh. Okay, now it's going to attack. Oh, this one is overlapping, temporarily decay 2. And then he's going to attack, no? Ito, it doesn't attack, but ayan, okay lang to. Okay lang to. Okay, and then let's use yung remove non-hostile.
Shout out! Shout out!
Shout
Shout
out!
out sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
Fully blocked. Okay. Deal 7 damage to all enemies per turn. Basically. And then let's add this. And I end my turn. Hey, Panda, welcome in. Glyph! Glyph! Thank you for that, Glyph. Remove a non-hostile card. Deal. Ay, wait. Remove a non-hostile card. Is this a hostile card? Lunatri are long gone, but their magic is not forgotten. Unmaking is often more powerful than making. True. Turn start, deal 7 damage. You know what? Let's add this. Wow. You know what? Let me remove this. Okay, and then after I remove that, okay, and then let's add yung deal 7 damage per turn. Okay, good. So at the start of every round, I will be inflicting 14 damage. Good. And I end my turn. Take that. Apply shield. Ito, what did he apply ba? Decay 2. Okay. Take that. Discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Turn. Turn start. Deal 11 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. 11 damage with the least remaining health. But it will eat a huge chunk of the board. Eh? Turn start. Draw a card. Good morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
It sure is. Have a great day.
At the start of the turn. 11. 6-11? Yay, Kuya, welcome in. Thank you for chicken in. Okay, we have sigil removal. Card removal. Permanently remove a card. Card duplication. Card duplication. Elite combat. Combat. Card removal. Removes a card from your deck. Pero ito kasi, this one is card duplication. Sigil forging. Sigil forge. Remove a tile from one of your cards. You know what? Let's go with this one. Okay. We will remove one tile from one of our cards. You know what? Ito, I'll remove yung one of the tiles here. Yan, What will we remove? Oh, ayan. See, it will now be just a 2. Earlier, it was 3. Now, it's only 2 Trominoes. Confirm. Good. Afternoon, Yaiko. How are you doing? How are you guys doing? What have you been busy with today? It's now 3:47 p.m. pushing to 4 p.m. What are the plans for the rest of the evening or the afternoon? Are you guys planning on eating out? Lurk lang, preparing to go out, you know. And whatever it is that you plan on doing, hopefully it's fruitful, enjoyable, fun even, and hopefully it's delicious. Whatever it is that you plan on eating. Food. We are talking about food here. Rune Guard Fledging. Blueprint Sigil. You can use Blueprint Sigils to plan out your turn before you placed anything. Dinner out na din. Yo, there it is. To place a Blueprint Sigil, use right click instead of left click. You can pick up a blueprint later. Right click. With right click, place it with the left click, or dismiss all blueprints with C. Huh? What are you talking about? Where's the blueprint? Okay, so this will buff itself, this will attack. We need to add a shield. Oy, and with that, let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining us in this very short stream. Who would have thought that it was just going to be a short stream? To the chatters, we have Bomadome, Herbal TTV, I am Dos, Kulubite. No, we're not yet done. That is the fake end stream redeem.
It's great having you here.
And if you want, you can
don't do it to me.
Check me out on
beg you.
Twitch.
No.
That is my main streaming platform and redeem the end with that. But that is a cooldown. That has a 1 hour cooldown. So
I love you, Mama
you won't
Chup
troll me
Chup.
that much. Carhide saying, napake ako.
Shout out.
Ang bilis, kakadating ko lang.
Shout out sa inyo.
Oh, yeah,
Love
by the
you,
way,
Mama
Carhide was
Chup Chup.
streaming or maybe still streaming now. Ayan, kasi when I am streaming, I'm not able to like put people on tab, but I make it to a point when I'm not streaming or when I'm done streaming, I will be supporting our peers here on Twitch.
Good morning. Nice day for fishing.
I think I have done that before and to a catastrophic result. Basically, my stream crashed, so I never done it again. Pero yan, welcome in. Carhide's here earlier. Carhide was doing or was playing the demo for... What was that game? Ayan, Onimusha, Way of the Sword. A very beautiful... Is it a Souls-like game? Or more of like a... I think it is a Souls-like game. Rated na pre, it was a short demo but it's good, you know. Pero it was really a short stream kasi usually Michael will can have like long hours when streaming, pero now just a really short one. Deal 4 damage. This one. We have 4 shield. Okay, so it will penetrate yung shield nito. We no longer have any shield. Deal 7 damage at the start of the turn. Wait. Let me use this for now. Yeah. Who should we attack? 46, 28. It will buff itself eh. Ito na nga muna. Deals 4 damage at the start. Okay, good. 4 damage. Boom. Enough. I end my turn. Aray. So basically yung 40 is our life points. Multiple attacks. When an enemy attacks multiple times, your shield applies to each attack individually. For instance, if an enemy attacks 3 times for 7 damage, you can fully block the attack with 7 shield. Oh, really? Okay, I thought I need like 21 shield. That's impossible, right? Okay, so 5, 5, 5. So I don't need like a 15 shield. I just need a 5 shield. But it needs to be multiple ba? It will attack it on this side eh. So, you know what? 4 shield. At the start of the turn, deal 11 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Patay na to if I do that. But then again... You know what? Goodbye! Take that. Let's add the shield. Here. Fully blocked. 8. Okay, so 5, 5, 8. Not really a Souls-like but an action game din. Ayun, that's okay, right? I mean, example, God of War and God of War Ragnarok. Can we say na it's a Souls-like? No. It's more of like an action beat 'em up or action RPG. So it's not that punishing. Good luck sa card game, Kurix. I learned. Thank you again, Michael. The story time lang ang God of... really? Well, I did play yung first game. I think that is yung Sony's push with more like narrative focused game. if you want really like yung original experience, you should just play or stick to the original God of War from PlayStation or yung ano ba yun, PS1, PS2, 3, PSP. Yep, it stayed true sa Onimusha brand. Wait. At okay, so turn start 7, 11. 7, 11? 7. Okay, so 7 and 11. So that is 18. And this is already taken. Okay, so end the turn. So 21. It's going to attack with 12. Oh no! Oh no! Remove non-hostile. Okay, you know what? I'll remove this. Pero yung effect ng shield remains. Deal 6 damage or 12. Okay.
We're saved.
Goodbye. Uy! Para Celine, infuse all your cards with 5 focus.
Good morning.
Exhaust this
Nice
card.
day for fishing, ain't it?
It sure is.
Prepared?
Have a great day.
What's up prepared? This card starts each combat in your hand. Oh, infuse all your card with 5 focus. Exhaust this card. Moderation, turn, start, draw a card. Adjacent sigils deals 3 damage to all enemies. Interesting. All enemies. Example, if I place it already, and then I place this, adjacent cards deals 3 damage to all enemies. Pero ito naman, this will buff it. Pero it will remain on the exhaust. Pero exhaust the card. Exhaust cards are removed from the deck for the rest of the encounter. Pero it will eat up tons of space And I think during that turn, you cannot place anything on top of this. Unless I have yung card that will remove it on the board, yung non-hostile card. Pero ang ganda ng kulay niyo, it's like golden. Ito naman is more practical. Ito, single Triumino. Draw a card. Hey CC, welcome in. Thank you for checking in. Why not para Celine? Combat. Twisted Archivist. 8. Okay, we need the shield. 8, no? Remove a non-hostile. Yun, sakto. Ay, bobo. Bobo ba? Bobo nga. Where will I place yung dissipate? And then I will be damage 8. When I grow up. This will hurt. It really hurts. Okay. 11. Bobo. Penis. Apply for shield. Okay, let's secure a shield first. The shield needs to be inside yung area that the enemy will be attacking. So it needs to be inside this. And if it's not, it will not glow. Okay, so we have 4 shield. Can we apply a new shield? Yes. goodness, I think this will be the end of my run. 29. I need to heal this one. Hostile. What will happen? Overlapping. Discard a card. Okay, okay. 11 again. If I place a card here, I need to discard a card. A few. Draw 3 cards, infuse a card in your hand with 2 focus. Activate the turn start effect of all non-hostile
Nice day for
sigils in
fishing, ain't
play.
It sure is. Have
Huh?
a great day.
In play. Again, it will activate. For example, if it's already
Shout out
Please.
sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
That's interesting. That's a very interesting. If it's like at the start of the turn, it will inflict damage. If I haven't like, it will not take effect at the moment. So it will take effect at the start of the turn on the next turn. But if I place the core limbs verse, it will activate it. Okay. Yo, gamers, another cool card game. Yes, this is a roguelike deck builder. You know what? Let's go with the core limbs verse. See, and if you have like played Slay the Spire, this is right under that genre. Card pack. And I'm currently playing as the wizard Feldryn, and your game board or your play board is the moon, and then the enemies will be appearing here as constellations. The stars above are moving on their own accord, forming patterns, flickering in the darkness. Okay. Turn start, rapid fire, random. Rapid fire! Draw a card, infuse a card in your hand with focus 2. Tempor adjacent sigil. It will gain focus 5. I think this will be good for yung every start of the turn. It will inflict damage because yung focus... Ay, pero temporary lang eh. Draw a card, infuse a card in your hand with focus 2. You know what? Draw 3 cards. Draw 3 cards naman ito. Infuse a card in your hand with focus 2. Pero ito ang antakaw kasi sa space eh. Let's just go with this probably. Ayun, no? Paboso. Ayun, there's a heal. Recover 25 health. You know what? Where are we? Are we here? Card pack. Heal. Before the boss. The star seems to be at rest. Repair. Yahoo! Astral Titan. Let's go. The boss. Whoa! Look at that boss. Moon Color Titan. And this is our mage, oh. Mooncast. This enemy is planning to do something to the moon. I think it's probably time to use this. It will do something to the moon daw eh. Makapunta. Okay, good. Next. Draw a card. Ano daw? Infuse a card in your hand. Yeah. Deals 11 damage. End the turn. Okay, what's your plan on the moon? Uy! Nagkaroon ng dalawa pang moon. What? Summoned moon. This summoned moon is controlled by the enemy. Kill it to claim it as your own. Pero let's focus on... They're not attacking anyways. 15 attacks. Let's add a shield. 15 attacks. Okay. To all enemies, oh. Deals 12 damage to all enemies. And I end my turn. Sheesh. Okay, what's this? Cast. This enemy is planning to place hostile sigils on the board. At the start of the turn, deal 12 damage to all enemies. Huh. Ay, meron siya nilagay. Ano to? Hostile. Take 12 damage if this sigil has not been covered up. Ay! Yun lang. We need to cover it up, no? Deals 11 damage. Yun. Wait. Yun. We can now place enemy moon defeated. You can now play your sigils on this moon tiles. A moon's heart has been added to your hand. Oh, moon's heart. Exhaust this card. Turn start, draw a card. Oh. Activate. Ayun, oh. Ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. Activate the start of the turn effects of all non-hostile sigils. Ay. Non-hostile sigils? Wait a minute. Di ba hostile to? Wait, let's just test it. Yun! Play a card, draw a card. This one, exhaust this card, draw a card. You know what? Eternal. Okay. So persistent itong card na to. Okay. Applies 4 shield to this rune's region on play. Deals 9 times damage. Okay. Got it covered. 9. Exhaust this card. Eternal. So we will turn start, exhaust this card. And I end my turn. Okay. Turn end. Take 4 damage if this sigil has not been covered up. Take 4 damage if this sigil is not covered up. So we really need to cover him up. 11. Okay. 12 damage. I think he will be defeated on the next turn. But deals 11 damage. Let's go! Achievement. Defeated the Mooncaller Titan. Exhaust this card on board. The first sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from your board. Oh! This is a good companion to the yung huge ass like big card that will like buff, add focus on all of the cards in my hand. Clarity. Eternal. Oh, a new artifact. Choose an artifact. Lunari Runestone. At the start of each turn, add a random forbidden card to your hand. What? What's a forbidden? Agony of Tincture. Enemies take 1 extra damage from all direct attacks. Focusing Crystal. At the start of each combat, apply 4 stacks of temporary expose to all enemies. Expose. This enemy takes 1 more damage from direct attacks. You know what? I think it's better itong Agony of Tincture. Enemies take 1 extra damage from all direct attacks. Direct. So it will not affect yung start at the start of each turn because that is not a direct attack. But if you like place yung cards na example 11 damage, it will inflict 11 damage. I think it will apply this. It will add 1 extra damage. So if example it's like 11, it will become like if the damage is like 6, it will become 7. 6, 7. Sorry. Yung temp expose start lang yan. Temporary lang yan. No? Expose temporary. Excuse me, Taheksha. Sorry na. Okay, we have that. You have slain the first of the Astral Titans. Sorry na, guys. You have slain the first of all Astral Titans. Sabi ng mama mo, Titans, never mind. No small feat, but the remaining 2 are even more formidable. Slay the others, free me, and I'll return the universe to peace and righteousness at last. Suspicious. The second Titan resides in the skies of the Molten Crag. Defeat it and you will be rewarded. Okay? Okay. Next, we have a card pack, a combat, card upgrade. Eager. When shuffled, this card moves to the top of your draw pile. Is that a good buff? When shuffled, it means that if you have expanded all of your if you have used all of your cards, it will reshuffle. Card upgrade focus. All damage dealt by this card is increased by X. Sigil forging removal. Remove a tile from one of your cards. Focus is good pero itong sigil forging removal, it basically removes 1 Tromino segment. I think this is way more convenient for us to like place more stuff on the board. Sige, let's go with this one card. The stars above are moving on their own accord, forming patterns of flickering light. Turn start, rapid fire attacks. Exhaust a card in your hand. Exhaust this card. Temporary gain 6 focus. Adjacent sigils. This effect will be added to the sigils that are played on next to this one. They must share an edge. All damage dealt by this card is increased by X. By 6. All damage dealt by this card is increased by X. You know what? I think this is good. Example, if you have a card that if takes effect at the start of each turn and I place them like back to back and I place this card right in between those cards, they will have a bonus. Although temporary, I think it's only for one turn, right? Is that worth it? 6. We have like... One turn lang ba? Hindi, temporary kasi no? Temporary gain focus 6. Diba? Temporary. Diba earlier when it said like temporary, it also said na I think it's only for one turn. Pero it's a single it's a single Tromino, it's a single tile. I think it's worth it din naman. If you're just going to inflict damage on the next turn. Yung cards that we have or yung Trominoes that we have or the tiles. O diba in-skip ko, diba? Ang tanga ko. Bakit mo in-skip? Mali. Mali. Nag-isip-isip pa. Wala rin na pag ginawa yung pag-iisip mo. Overlapping sigil takes 2 damage. Skip po, bro. At tagal-tagal lang isip sa bigla. Okay, skip. Kainis. At taga ko din talaga eh. Sweet. Overlapping takes 2 damage. Parang delikado na maglagay ng card dito. I will get 2 damage. 6. 6, 7.
Shout out! Shout out!
Shout out.
Shout out sa inyo. Love
Yeah,
you, Mama
don't take good
Chup Chup.
morning. I will get damage anyways. Ito naman is after I think after one turn it will be this. Take 2 damage though.
Good morning world. 良い天気だな。仕事しよう。
Mata ni.
いや、また見るか。
Fully blocked. Okay, at least on the next turn I have to sacrifice that 2 damage. I need to parang protect this side. It will block this. 5. See? This just has like initially it has 4 damage. But since we have the artifact Agony Tincture, enemies takes 1 extra damage from direct attacks. Apologies Trihexia. Okay, this one overlapping takes 2 damage. Will it attack? Planning on adding a hostile. Ano ba yun? Anong card to? Nilalaki ko sana. Draw a card, infuse a card in your hand with 2 focus. Okay, no? Turn start deals 2 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. Ito, ang gaganda ng mga nakuha natin ngayon. Wait. Ito, deal 12 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. There, go 14. And then I will place it. Tapos ilalagay ko tong activate start effect of all non-hostile sigils in play. Dito sana. Diba? 14 damage, deals 5 damage, shield. I don't know if yung effect ng shield, wait, maybe will it carry over to the next round? Ito sana kaso hindi. Okay, fine. Okay, na-end my turn. 14, 37. Remove non-hostile. Deals 8 damage to all enemies at the start of the turn. Overlapping pa din. Damage. Should we risk it? Ah, no. Okay, and I think he will die on the next turn na ba? 8, 14. And 8, yeah. I think he will die on the next turn. Take that. On board, the first sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from your board. Eternal. Charge. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. Adjacent sigil temporary gain 5 focus.
Good morning.
Ooh.
Nice day for fishing, ain't it? It sure is.
This is
Have a great
both-
day.
Add a copy of Seek in your hand.
7?
What's a Seek? What's a Seek? Ito yung Seek. This effect will activate at the start of your turn. Draw 2 cards, exhaust this card. Exploration. Pero eternal, oh. Play, exhaust this card. Turn start, add a copy of the Seek in your hand, which will always give us 2 cards and exhaust this card. Pero it will eat up a space. Pero eternal to, it means like once you place it, it will be on the board for the rest of the turn. Ito naman is apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. Yo XT, welcome in. Thank you for being here and for checking in. For checking in. Let's go with that. Okay, so where are we supposed to go now? Sigil removal. Okay, what card should we add? You know what? Probably this one, yung Parasilin. Let's remove this section. Ayan. Confirm. Next, combat. Shadow of Orimar. Planning to place hostile sigils. Infuse all your cards with focus 5. You mean like... Jajajang. Infuse a card in your hand with focus 6. Focus 2. Okay, which card? Clarity. Exhaust this card. On board, the first sigil you play each turn immediately removed from your board. Turn, deal 17 damage to the enemy with at least. Exhaust this card. Is immediately removed from your board, from the board. You know what? Pero eternal to eh. Okay, let's look. Uy! That's big! That's what she said. Up. What happened? This one. Uy! Nangyari. Deals 10 damage. What is this? Oh, nice. What happened? Exhaust this card on board. The first sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from your board. Nani? We have shield. Deals 13 damage. Shield. Ay! Hindi na-activate yung ay, na-activate ba? Hindi na-activate naman siya. No? Okay. I thought hindi siya na-activate. Is that 8? Deals 13 damage to all enemies. Activate. Can I end my turn? 6 11. Apply 4 shield to this region adjacent. Adjacent, wait, sorry. The adjacent will gain a temporary focus of 5. Okay, so if buti pwede kong I did yung right click. Remove non-hostile, apply for shield, deals 10 damage. Triangle. Ay, Bob! Fine. Dapat yung shield muna pala yung in-apply ko. No? Oh no! And we're being triggered! Dissipate? Ano yung dissipate? Select a sigil to remove from the board. Thank you for the raid! Dosu! Thanks for being your community here with you. Let me give Dos a special shout out. Where's that raid tune? Here you go. Shout out to I am Dos. Shout out. Thank you for being your community here with you, Dos. There you go. Shout out to Dos. Doswa daw, sabi ni Bom. We have JQB here joining the raid. And hopefully you guys enjoyed I am Dos's stream, of course. I'm Kurix, a Filipino variety and PNG tuber based in the Philippines. And we are playing a roguelike deck builder called Moonsigil Atlas, first episode, but we did play the demo last year, and this was released on May 28, 2026. So if you guys are into like Slay the Spire, other roguelike deck builders, you might want to check this game out. It has a very interesting mechanic and art style. Thank you again, Dos. Hopefully you had a wonderful stream earlier, and if you need to rest, enjoy. And that's pretty understandable. But if you guys are looking for a place to hang out, our stream welcomes you. JQB, Kuzon, I am Dos here, sending love your way. Take care of our fam. I am Dos. I am Dos. Pili, welcome in, Raiders. Yes, and thank you, Pili, for being here. Siya po yung nagtuturo. Siya po ang makapili. Welcome in, Pili. Thank you for being here. I got you always, bro. Yes, thank you. Pili. Oh, I think 8-11. 8-11. Let's end the turn. Armor temporary? What the? Nani? Armor temporary. This enemy takes 1 less damage per stack. Wears off at the end of the turn. So, 3 stacks? Takes 1 less damage. Okay. So, after 3 turns, that temporary armor will be gone. Okay. So, temporary doesn't mean like 1 turn, no? 3 turns. Shield. Okay, the first card that I play will be removed. So that's good to secure our shield. Okay, another shield here. 12. Turn start, deal 10 damage to all enemies, deal 7 damage. We'll get 5 damage. Let's end the turn. 28. 28 out of 55. Yun. Dedge. Infuse a card in your hand with this shape. Huh? Reshape. Infuse a card in your hand with this shape. It will transform a card in my hand into this shape. Reshape into this. Light Scatter. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region on play. Deals 12 damage to all enemies, but it's a bit like it's a big and that's what never mind. Intensify. Turn start, deals 5 damage to all enemies. Temporary gain 3 focus at the start of each turn, no? So it will have 8 damage to all enemies at the start of each turn. It's not just 5 because it's just temporary. Persisting pa. Ito naman shields and inflicts damage to all enemies. Do not underestimate the reshape. Okay, this one is a card upgrade shape exchange. Choose 2 cards in your deck to swap shapes.
Shout out! Shout out!
That's interesting.
Shout out sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
With an even greater reward. Shield rune. Adds a shield rune to one of your cards. You know what I'm curious about this elite combat? Sigil forging removal. Oy, we have Aaron. No, Aaron, huh? Welcome in. Okay, so we will remove a tile. Which tile should we remove? Clarity. Charge. It's clarity, why are you my remedy? Na 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 na. You know what?
Shout
Echoing
out.
Blast.
Shout out! Shout
Or maybe
out
this
sa
one,
inyo.
yung
I love
Eternal
you, Mama
Starfall.
Chup Chup.
If I remove this, wala. Nawala yung shield? No! Ayun. Wala. Wag yan. Let's... A different card, 4 shield and deals 4 times damage. Echoing Blast. Glimpse of Dawn. Deals 11 damage to the enemy with the least remaining health. You know what? I think this one we can remove an extra. Yan. Good. Next. Combat. We got the Dead Star 4 Bear. Okay, so it will inflict 14 damage. Shield. Ala. Ang pangit, sir. Do we have a draw card? We don't have any draw cards. Dang. It only appears at the start of the match talaga yung 4. deals 8 damage to all enemy. You know what? Let's remove this and then infuse a card in your hand with this shape. Exhaust this card. With this shape. And then this. Ay. And then let's activate it using this. Activate. End the turn. 19. Okay, let's end it. First sigil you play each turn is immediately removed from the board. Wait, ano to? Temporary gain decay 10. What? How do I even? Like if I place it here, 0 damage. What the heck? Infuse a card in your hand with focus 6. I'm going to die. Wait. It will be removed. Oh. Bakit hindi na-remove? On the next turn probably. Draw a card. I'm gonna die. In your hand. I'm dead. HP, great. Ay, great. Ang galing. Fine. Infuse a card in your hand. Exhaust this card. Turn, start, draw a card. Apply 4 shield. This runes region on play. Draw a card. Infuse a card. You know what? This is good. Wow, elite with only 3 HP left. Good luck. This is probably the end of the first run. Deal 17 damage to the enemy with the least health. What's happening? What happened, Bella? Bakit ito pa rin yung symbol, though? Ang weird naman ng shape. Hindi naman yung shape eh. You know, 17 damage. Fine. On the turn. Insanity. 15. Good luck. Rip. Infuse a card in your hand. Ito yung reshape. Infuse a card in your hand with this shape. Ito. Oh, diba? Ay, yun lang. Na-remove yung mga effect, yung shielding effect. Naging useless yung card. Ay, shows. Wala na. We're done for. We're done for. 8. Okay, it was a decent with tons of mistakes. Do you need to complete the star? This is one of yung types of roguelikes now. You don't have an energy. Diba yung some roguelikes you have like a mana. And then once you have exhausted that, the turn will be, you don't have any choice but to end your turn. In this case, as long as you have a space to place your tile on, example this moon, you can play all of your cards. And you can later upgrade your cards, remove a single tile for more like efficient or placing. And example, this one, I can no longer place it because we have already placed everything here. And then after this, it's the enemy's turn. And I'm dead.
Shout out! Shout out!
Ang paa, defeat.
Sa inyo, I love you,
Yo,
Mama
Kamatisaurus,
Chup Chup.
welcome in. Feldryn, the Lost Chronicler, Mastery 1, additional content unlocked, Oblivion Crest. Exhaust this card, turn start, add a copy of Dismantle. Dismantle, remove a non-hostile sigil from the board. Corlim's Blessing, onboard turn start, non-hostile sigils occur an extra time. Outlast. Other sigils in play with turn start effect gain persist. Persist is sigil stays on your board for an additional X turns. Deal 0 damage to all enemies. Increase by 3 for each sigil with with turn start, no? Pero it's a bit parang it has so many sigils or Trominoes. This kind of cards or card will be more beneficial once you have removed the sigils on it. An extra time. Eternal. Wait. We will not choose? We just unlock this? Oh, okay. All 3 of them. Mastery 2. Play card. Oh, you're not picking. It basically is already part of your repertoire. Mastery level 2 out of 20. Can we change yung back main menu? Stigil right unlock Aladara, the Shard Keeper. Okay, now we can use Aladara this time. New character unlock. New run. Earlier we were playing as Feldryn, a collector of ancient lore who seeks to uncover the mysteries of the destroyed Lunatri civilization. His playstyle is to draw cards and multiply damage. And there's another like variation. I think the more that you master him or the more that you play this class, and there will be a new starting deck. A different starting deck. So by default, his playstyle is draw cards and multiply damage. On the other hand, the elf, I think she's an elf, Aladara, the Shard Keeper, Strip of her power, she now relies on relics to cast magic. Let's see. Channel. Applies Force Shield to this region on play. Move a card from the exhaust pile to your hand. Exhaust this card. Shatter. Plays Spread Sigil. Expands to cover adjacent tiles. Really? Exhaust this card and deal 7 damage to all enemies. And it's not on the turn, it's not on the next turn, na. Pero spread, expands to cover adjacent tiles. You know what? I'll play as Aladara. The total health is 55. She has a 53. Let's run as Aladara. Profane one. I restore you to right the ancient wrongs caused by your twisted works. Defeat the Titans, and I will forgive you in the Shard Keeper's stead. Thank you, Kamatisaurus, for joining the raid. From Dos's raid. CC is also joined. Aaron also has joined the raid. Okay, so let's start here. How do we plan this? Card upgrade focus. Permanently give focus to one of your card. Attack rune. Adds an attack rune to one of your cards. Permanently gives focus to one of your cards. Card removal. Either focus or this. So let's start with this section. Hydra. It will buff itself. Apply Force Shield to this region on play. Deals 4 damage. Spread the sigil. Exhaust this card. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Applies Force Shield. Exhaust pile to your hand, though. You know what? Let's try this. That's interesting. Nagkaroon siya ng... Is this like a permanent thing? No. Applies Force Shield. Sigils with Fragile are removed when the board is completely filled. Use your space efficiently to get most of your Fragile cards. Oh, that's an interesting mechanic. Select a card in your exhaust pile to move on your hand. Minove mo nga, wala namang may pagpa-placean nung tile. Okay, 4, 5. You need to add a shield. Okay, let's focus on adding shields. Deals 4 damage. I think I shouldn't. Yeah. I wish I didn't place that other attack. No? Another attack up, deals 4 damage, 4 damage. Does the shield carries over to the next round? Ah, hindi. 8. Okay. We can focus on attack now. There you go. Spread the sigil. On spread, deal 0 damage, increase by 2 for each tile on the sigil shape. Infuse a card in your hand with a shield rune. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region. Draw a card. Armor of Rukus. Infuse a card in your hand with shield rune. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region and draw a card. Okay. Focus or attack rune on one of your cards. Permanent upgrade. Now what is going this one? 3. You need a shield. Apply 4 shield to this rune's region. Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. Draw a card. Okay. Okay, so it's now on my... Here. Oh. Bakit hindi na-draw, napunta yung card sa to my hand? Weird. And there's no use in like using yung mga shield. It doesn't carry over on the next, well, the turn after this, since the enemy is going to attack. It will apply, but then when I start my next turn, the shield will be reset. So there's no sense in... Okay, shielded. Wait, what's this? If I place it here... Hostile persist. This card has no effect. Burden. Ah! I just can't place something here? Deals 4 damage, deals 4 damage. Shield 6. It's just there blocking the ano. So it's just a hassle. It's a huge hassle. Okay, fully blocked. And end the turn. 3. It's still there, oh. I can't place anything there. Okay, shielded. Deals 4 damage. And end the turn. Six. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. Shielded. Hindi tayo muna. 3. Draw a card. Okay. 4 damage. Okay. Okay, good. Deals 4 damage. Yeah, goodbye. Infuse all your cards that have an attack rune with focus 2. Infuse all your cards that have a shield rune with bolster. Bolster shield runes on this card reduce enemy attacks by an additional X damage. Infuse this card with 5 focus. Deals 9 damage to all enemies. Board filled. Applies 4 shield to this rune's region. Draw a card. Reflex. Infuse all of your attack. It's a pretty interesting yung playstyle ni Aladara. Imbue. Yo, Yuli, thank you for joining Doses raid. And happy Wednesday, guys. Card upgrade focus. Okay. Which card can we add focus on? Meaning the total attack will increase. You don't even have that many cards that has like direct attack. Most of them have shield. Fine. With an attack rune. Okay. Okay. So it's a global buff. Five. 10. Deals 4 damage. Ano daw? Deals 4 damage. There are 2 enemies. Let's start with the weak one. And I end my turn. This will buff itself yung Elder Scorpion Rally. Deals 1 additional damage per stack plus the entire encounter. Exhaust pile to your hand. Shield. Ayun, 5. Ito, I need to add 5 here as well. Yeah, fully blocked. Okay. As the saying goes, once you go block. Dogo! Hello, Sir Correx. Good afternoon. How are you doing? I got your message and replied to it. We're currently playing a roguelike deck builder called Moonsigil Atlas. I'm currently playing as Aladara, the Shard Keeper. This is Aladara. Our HP is 53 on the middle board, and we are playing on the moon. And our enemies are these monstrosities, the Constellation, Elder Scorpion, and Runeguard Fledgling. But we already have shielded ourselves, so let's end the turn. Infuse all your cards to have an attack. Okay. Shield. gonna end my turn. 7. Deals 4 damage. Diba? 7. Okay, that's 1 shield. And another fully blocked. Deals 4 damage. And then the turn. Okay, 14. Infuse all of your cards to with attack rune. Okay. Okay. Shield. 7. Another one. 6 damage. Okay, and in the time. 14. Again. In the last in the turn. 14 again. 6 4 8. Okay, no, we have to shield. Fully blocked. Okay, end the time. Okay, this one is good. Yung imbue. Eight shield. Okay. Attack. Apply 4 shield to this region, draw a card, infuse a card in your hand with the shield rune, exhaust this card. Armor. Okay, next up, Sigil, Forging Removal. Okay, what kind of card should we reduce? Ano, infuse a card with the shield rune. This one. Let's remove this. I think this is a very convenient card. Yung imbue rune. Duplication. Let's try this. What should we duplicate? We have a number of attack cards already. Draw a card. Let's go with this one. Good. Elite Combat. Lost Starbinder. Uy, Starbinder Totem. Astral Lock. This enemy has locked your cards in place. Until this enemy is defeated, all cards you start the combat with cannot be rotated. Ay! I need to kill this bastard. And it cannot be rotated. Good. Okay, fully block. I think I cannot rotate. And then the turn. I need to kill the Starbinder. It's really a hassle dealing with that. Deal 7 damage to all enemies. And then the time. Okay. On the turn. The turn. Ding. Ah, okay, finally. And then you know what, my body's going on siesta mode but it's already 5:07. Ay. Draw a card. 14. Fully blocked. Okay, that's good. And end the turn. Okay. Shield. Oh wait guys.
いやまた寝るか
Shout out! Shout out!
Shout out.
Shout out sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
Good morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? It sure is. Have a great day.
Six, seven.
We're back. I got some coffee and some. I actually washed the fish. That is tonight's dinner. Mom is preparing it. I helped her wash the fish and then I prepared a cup of coffee. We have some monai, some bread here, and coconut jam. So I will be having some merienda while playing. Nice. Apologies, where are we now? 18, 16, we need shield. Plus damage. Okay, fully blocked. Okay, good. End the turn. Okay, let's eat something, guys. Okay, so it will buff itself up. Six shield damage. In the turn. $22 attack. Fully blocked. There you go. Okay, 22. It's still going to attack. Okay. Nice 10 shield. Okay, and fully block, and you're dead. Finally. Deals 4 damage to the enemies in this region. Exhaust this card. Okay. Infuse a card in your hand with 2 attack runes. Go with this one. Oh, Astral Gem recovered. Long lost jewels from the crown creation rippling with power. Oh, what's this? Achievement, Crystalline Expanse, Night 7. What's that? Acquire an Astral Gem? What's an Astral Gem? Powerful upgrades? Oh, what's the wow? Jane Bulag! Thank you! Ay, Joker Jesse pala yun. Pero thank you, Jane, for the, what, 5 stream streak? Wait, let me check the other chat. Cosmo said, good morning! Children. Astral Gems. You can spend Astral Gems to increase the effectiveness of most upgrades and rewards. +1 runes. You know. What happens? Adds a shield rune. No. We need to place an attack card. Adds 4 shield to this region. Deals 6 damage. Confirm. Okay, good. If we can remove a sigil from that later, way better. And if maybe we can make a copy of that, that would be really awesome. 3, 4. To all enemies, 7 damage to all enemies. Fully block. Sayang, oh. Huh? Exhaust this card. Do I really have to? I have 5 shield, 5 shield. Okay, let's add up. Infuse a card in your hand with the shield rune. For real, for real. Hindi, end my turn. Okay, good. 6 damage and 5 shield. Fully block. Draw a card. Ay, mali ako nang nilagyan. Oh, well. Infuse a card with in your hand with 2 attack runes. Okay. Okay. In the turn.
Shout out! Shout out!
Yo, Chocoloco,
Shout out
welcome
sa
in.
inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
Shout out. Ayun no, Boss Kurix, literal na the house. In the house kasi safe doon kasi sa labas at baka mabasag pag Oh. What? Exhaust this card, 7 damage to all enemies. 7 damage to all enemies. Ah! 5, 5, 5. Okay, fully protected. Kasi yung ang annoying nung effect ng enemy. Okay. Bolt. Shield. Okay, good. You really need to exhaust them in order for them to be removed sa deck. Yung slot that is meant for attacking is replaced with that stupid. Four damage. I-play na natin to. Six. Apply 7 shield and 8 damage to a region. Six. Seven shield. Enter. Okay, it's time to end this. Goodbye. Add a copy of Glass Barb. A Glass Barb is exhaust board field, deal 6 damage to all enemy, draw a card. All of shards. Add 3 copies of the shard. A shard is spread the sigil, exhaust this card, deals 3 damage to all enemies. 3. So 9. But then again, it will, when you exhaust a card, if it had any runes, infuse a card in your hand. Infuse a card in your hand with those runes. $35 card removal. Let's remove a card. Um, I guess let's remove yung one normal attack card. Okay, good luck. 0. Ano yung glass barb? Exhaust this card. Add a copy of glass barb in your play. Ano to? Sorry. Channel. Fragmentation, right? Ano nangyari? What was that? Move a card from your exhaust pile to your hand. So we will have like two glass barb. Yeah, let's see. Eleven. 5 shield. Glass barb. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Draw a card. Infuse a card in your hand with 2 attack runes. Siya, diba? So if I like deal 6 damage to all enemies. Ala. Okay, what are these? Take 4 damage if this sigil has not been covered up. Okay. 15. Block. Okay, at least we've filled it up. Glass barb. Exhaust this card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Board. The effect will activate when you completely fill the board. Ghost sigils count as empty. Kaya hindi siya nagtitake effect. Ang pangit itong glass barb. My goodness. It sucks. Only if it gets filled up. Nah. What a total waste. Oh, what's that card? Avarice. Oh, it's taking up space as well. 27. Okay, what's this? Exhaust, draw a card. Itong shield. Wait. For the first time, we have filled the entire board. Ay, did we? Why? Ah, here. Okay, I get it now. Oi. That is Dan Dice. Thank you, Dan, for hanging out. 27. Nani? 26. Ah. I don't have any triangle. Oh. Am I dead? Ooh. Okay. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. Okay, good. Deals 4 damage. Applies a shield. No, I cannot place it. Exhaust this card, draw a card. $33, my goodness. Ridiculous. Nine. Oh no. End the turn. Third. 23. Okay. 29. Can we just deal some devastating blow to him? 72! Ay, Adara, I don't like your kit. I really don't like your kit, madam. It sucks. Adoy!
Shout out!
Shout out!
Shout out sa inyo. I love you, Mama Chup Chup.
Ay. This is hopeless. Mat Apocalypse, pauwi na din! Miss you! Hello, Matt Apocalypse 69. Welcome in. And by the way, guys, a hello from the people in the red app in YouTube, on the green app on Kick, and of course here on the purple app, Twitch. Reflex, apply 10 shield, draw a card. No, how about we just attack it? Applies 10 shield. One, two. Wala, she has a mechanic na you need to fill the entire board. We're going to die on this turn. Enough. Dara, I don't like your current build. I didn't even get past through the boss. And we have unlocked Sigil Right unlocked. Tarktul, the stars ablaze. New character unlocked. We now have Tarktul, the stars ablaze. Actually, on the demo, Tarktul was not available. He's locked. I think the only character was Feldryn and Aladara. For Tarktul, what burn tiles and harvest ashes. Apply 4 shields to this rune's region on play. Put a card from your hand on top of your draw pile. Deal 6 damage and apply 6 stacks of wound. But I guess I'll end it at that for now. So I will leave things to your imagination on how Tarktul plays out. And if you want, you can check out the demo. But again, on the demo, it is like a limited coverage. Tarktul will probably not be there. But if from my playthrough, if there's something that you can get from my playthrough, the save from the demo will carry over to the full version of the game. There are more card combinations. Again, endless run, almost an endless run, because each run is unique on their own. It's procedurally generated. It all depends on luck and RNG, but of course on your level of strategy and your decision. I think Feldryn, the wizard or the mage, is the most balanced of all. Aladara takes a while. I think her mechanics is more of like the fragile and breaking mechanics. She doesn't have, like, at the start of each turn, it will inflict damage on the enemy. So maybe you will have like a better run compared to mine. Do let me know. I am currently multi-streaming this on YouTube as well, so you can drop by the comment section once this goes on. Once I ended the stream, maybe you can share your run if you decided to pick this game up, or maybe try out a demo. But I guess with that, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. That is Moonsigil Atlas. Again, thank you to Terminals.io, powered by Evolve PR. Thank you for trusting me once again to cover Moonsigil Atlas, and of course the publisher Twin Sales Interactive for trusting us to cover this, and the developers Snake Tower Games. To check out Moonsigil Atlas on Steam, and hopefully you'll have fun with it just much as I did. So again, thank you everyone, thank you so much. And with that, what? Let's roll the credits. Thank you everyone for joining us in today's stream. For the subscribers who dropped by today, we have Proby2 for the raid. Thank you, Dos, for bringing your community here with you. For the chatters, we have Antong Tech, Bomadom, Carhide Zero, Chocoloco 101, Cosmos Sama, Dolan Dogo, Yuli, AA Ron, Gamers for Life, Bro, Herbal, TTV, I Am Dos, J Cube, Joker Jesse, Kamatisaurus, Kulubite, Kuzon, Matapocalypse 69, Nabire, Invisible, Orange Panda X, Proby2, Rarfer Kitsu, Trahexia, Vitamin C6, Pilinat, XT, and Yay Kuyay. Thank you for the stream. Thank you again, Kuzon, for being here and for supporting us, as well as Pili. Thank you, Pili. Hopefully you'll be streaming later tonight, or maybe within the weekends or within this week, so we can also check you out. Do check out all of the people who are tuning in and are on the chat right now. Wonderful people, fellow Filipino streamers, but sometimes there will be some international streamers dropping by. We'll also check them out, especially when we shout them out. I know that my stream is not for everyone, as well as my games, but if you resonated with my streaming presentation, even though I don't speak fluently the English language, or rather I don't speak Filipino continuously, and you might think na I'm so pretentious that I keep on speaking in English even though it's broken, it's English Carabao. Hey, at the end of the day, we're still trying. I think that is what matters. And the mere fact that I am like going out of my comfort zone to speak another language, just to also include them and to also showcase the games that we are covering. I think that has to account to something, right? So again, hopefully you will be I am able to reach out to you, to resonate with you, entertain you a bit, or at least inform you on what the games that we are covering. Maybe you are curious as to what Moonsigil Atlas was, and hopefully the preview of the 2 characters that I have run with will be more than enough to convince you to check out this game. Thank you everyone. Happy Wednesday. Let's see if I will be able to stream later tonight. I still have a number of games that I need to cover. I'll keep you guys posted. Again, do check me out on X, Blue Sky, Threads, and Facebook. That's our socials where I post my schedule ahead of time, or just by being part of our Discord community. You will know when I go live by when you see me on the Now on Air section. Again, thank you everyone. Thank you so much. We're about to raid out. You can copy and paste this raid message. For our regular viewers and followers, you can copy and paste this raid message. And for our subscribers, you can copy and paste this raid message, or not. You can use any raid message since you already have access to it. So let's find somebody to raid. Who can we raid in today's stream? Let's see. It's a Wednesday. Let's go, Sago. Who you should wear it? I don't even know what that noise is. Ta-ta-ta-ra-ra. Tu-ru-tu-tu-ru-tu-tu-tu. Tru-tu-ru-tu-tu-tu-tu. I wonder who should raid. You know what? Let's raid Kite to Vomits, Arc Raiders, Dead by Daylight main, and now Outlast Trial. So say hi to Kite to Vomits for us. Raiding Kite, thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here and supporting the stream. Thank you everyone. You guys know who you are, because if you don't, you should go see a doctor, because you should know who you really are, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a wonderful day, and may you have many more birthdays to come, because why not? GG's, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Please don't go. It's great having you here. Don't do it to me. I beg you. No.
It's on my face. I cannot hide from the mistake my parents made. I'm never moving.